white jerseys with the pink trim. Beautiful jerseys with the gold wrapped around the numbers as well. Right away, Elise Williams, who had a monster game against Georgia Tech, put up a 30-burger here just a season ago, has been ruled out for this game, we're told. Free tip, however, will not be suiting up to play. So in her spot, starting is Reagan Connolly, her 13th start for this season. Backdoor cut, and Oredo. Elise Williams hadn't started the last 2 games, but you can see right away feeling that aggressive tone. Tipped up top, Inez finishes the play.
I already love it. You see the vets, they're already putting on the pressure.
Coach go to the bench to ask for a sub for Wake Forest. That'll happen at the next dead ball. Short shot clock and another turnover. This time, Tonie Morgan kisses it off the glass, and a quick start on the defensive end, leading to points for Georgia Tech.
And the Demon Deacons, they've seen it earlier. You can't be loose with the ball like that, but great steal here, and Tonie Morgan with a great finish. It's exactly, Angel, like you said, tempo, and you have to keep it consistent throughout the game. That was the other thing that I was seeing in the past games, is that consistency in every quarter on both ends of the floor.
3-ball good. Of course, Rylie Theuerkauf, who we highlighted. It's going to be huge for them if they win a huge win on the road for the upset. But Kayla Blackshear
from Georgia Tech, I mean, the way they swarm, absolutely disruptive. And another look.
So Cole's got it off right at the buzzer. Sorby can't let it fly from out there, but hasn't taken a lot throughout this season. But Kara Dunn has, and she drains that from the corner. In the rotation now for Georgia Tech. See right away, they say shoot her as soon as she touches the ball. How about her ability to move without the ball?
So the Demon Deacons are going to have to take care of the basketball.
Yep, 6 points off of the 4 turnovers as they're able to get on the board. Rylie Theuerkauf. Wake Forest coming off of their recent loss to Duke, 72-47. As Dani Carnegie, my goodness.
So pretty.
5-time Freshman of the Week in the ACC for a reason. She is the future of this league. It's so refreshing to see. Didn't like the look, passes it off. Chit-chat right in the game as well for Georgia Tech. Kara Dunn. Top of the key, Sorby finds the high-low. Great footwork, Demira Hines.
With help side, especially when the ball's coming in from the top of the key, so great execution.
The high hedge for Jordan on Carnegie, but still points coming from Blackshear. What a start for Kayla Blackshear. What is it, little bands for chit-chat in her pinky tails? Love it. It has the game to match. Chit-chat on the board now with the 3-ball. Wake Forest has yet to see a reserve score. Tonie Morgan turned down the 3. More ball movement. Finds Kara Dunn in the corner. Clip that one off for the highlight tape. Theuerkauf off the bounce. That was deflected, of course, by Inez.
That length from Inez, I mean, she's deflecting passes. We just saw the block shot there. I mean, her defense has been outstanding on Theuerkauf.
And finds another opportunity. Jones at the top of the key. Tried to send it over outstretched hands. Morgan out front and the bucket. Tonie Morgan.
Shooting the threes, attacking the basket. So to have that element, that layer of your game is just absolutely unstoppable.
Theuerkauf 3 and good. She has 10, 4 for 5 from the field with 2 triples to add.
I told you, Theuerkauf is a calming factor in their offense.
Well, what do you call Kayla Blackshear then? 10 on the shot clock. Jones trying to figure out the trap. Dishes it off. Coles gets it. So Thompson with her first foul of the game. Just under 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Sorby got the footwork and the bucket to go. She gets a free throw.
You cannot let up on the defense. At the playing, like facilitating the ball the way she's doing, you really do have to give her that credit, especially the way that she's able to defend the ball as well.
She has 3 points now. as the cut by Dunn. So approaching the 90-second mark here in the first half. Georgia Tech has dominated from the very tip. Jones at the rim and rolls that one in on the floor for Wake Forest. Sorby, long distance shot and a bit strong. Final minute of play here in the first half. Carnegie didn't like the look, might have gotten away with a couple of steps. But Kara Dunn 1-2 steps into an and one. Wake Forest playing without Elise Williams, out for violation of team rules after she had a 30-point game against them last season. And this team is rallying.
I know the biggest key coming out of this locker room that Coach Jebby had talked about was taking care of the basketball.
They got 5 seconds on the shot clock. Theuerkauf with the Euro step. Second chance opportunity for Georgia Tech with 15 on the shot clock. Morgan short on the layup, gets her own rebound, looking for a third attempt. So really stood their ground on that possession.
Yeah, back-to-back great defensive possession. Just got to do a better job of getting on the glass, but I ain't mad at this corner three here.
Is not in the rotation for them today. Dorado tries again from the outside and drops that one in.
Something that Coach Jebby said they had to work on is just the players off the ball.
Theuerkauf, outside three, couldn't connect. Demir Hines with the rebound and the putback. Another short shot clock for the Deeks. Theuerkauf trying to work her way to the paint, off the glass. She's relentless. 7 on the shot clock. Theuerkauf, watch out. Steps back. Night. It is a 1-point game because Rylie Theuerkauf is taking the keys to the vehicle.
I mean, you know she's checking in the game because it's an automatic bucket.
Morgan gets the steal, and just like that, that's what they can do.
I mean, this is what they like to do, steal, get their hands in the cookie jar. Morgan got the offensive player setting the screen in Hines.
So Wake Forest has 6 turnovers over the last 3 minutes of play. On the other side, Georgia Tech gets their first bucket. They were 0 for 4. Less than 2 minutes of play in the third. Demir Hines gets the ISO. We haven't seen a lot of that from Wake Forest in this game. Throws it to the opposing team.
I can hear the coaches from Wake Forest next to me, the assistant coaches screaming, they've got to get on the glass. Too many second, third, fourth chance opportunities allowed. I mean, it has been a back and forth affair. I love that.
So back-to-back buckets for Hines. This is just a 2-possession game. Wake Forest has really done their part to come back and makes it a 1-possession now by Rylie Theuerkauf.
She's fearless. She plays hard. She's relentless on her attack. She can shoot it from outside. She's defending.
Kara Dunn with the slip and finish at the rim. Who gets the finish? Held up. 1 second left. Jones for the three, and it's good!
Seeing her back in this lineup, ice in her veins, knocking it down from 3. Pretty much is getting those easy buckets, so they're taking care of the ball, and when they move it around, it's looking good for Wake Forest.
And they start the ball off.
It's great execution of the play coming out of the timeout.
Wake Forest shot 75% in the third quarter compared to Georgia Tech 27. Dani Carnegie, time after time, as the answer is Theuerkauf. Got to be impressed with how Wake Forest has battled in this game, coming in shorthanded, and Coles puts them up top.
And we talk about all those consecutive games that she has scored in double digits. When the stage is big, she is a star. I mean, we've been seeing that all season long, but today is different.
Very different. Georgia Tech trying to lock down on this side of the ball. Wake Forest has been relentless. Demir Hines with the dish, and Coles, and 1. They're just having fun with it.
And I love that front court pass to pass. And
It's gone back and forth in this fourth quarter. Dunn. So that's not the way Coach W wanted to start off out of that break, out of that timeout, with the turnover as they get points on the board for Zoe Smith. Dani Carnegie steps back. Outstretched, Smith gets another opportunity. 7 rebounds. Dunn knocks down the triple. Wake Forest has about 4 minutes that they've gone without a field goal as Dunn is lighting him up. More of that contact. Ashley Goss, Chuck Gonzalez, and Leah Lanny, the officials today. 4 on the shot clock. Coach W is saying we need points in a hurry, and they won't get it as a shot clock violation. Here comes Tamia Jones, the backdoor by Connolly, and finally a bucket. Tonie Morgan taking a little air out of the ball at the top of the key. Guarded by Sorby. 5 left on the shot clock. Carnegie pulls up. That's money. Yeah, just seeing NC State, Isaiah James and Sanaya Rivers, definitely worth the price of admission as another point on the board for Wake Forest. As we mentioned, the 4 players wanted to wait for a big foul, gets the bucket there. Another shot attempt by Jones, and they play to the final whistle as Wake Forest will drop to 8-17 on the season, and Georgia Tech picks up their 21st win